My Raspberry Pi likes to just change its IP address just to mess with me. Just so I have to hook it up to a monitor and look at it again. I can't just connect straight from my phone to the Raspberry Pi. So we're going to make a little script that is going to email me the latest IP address every time the Raspberry Pi turns on. It's the first thing you're going to do, isn't it? Goodbye. So you're going to need a Gmail address to send this to. I'd make a new one because you're going to be turning on less secure apps on this Gmail address, which means you probably shouldn't have your personal stuff going into this. So I made one here. Here's one I made earlier. Okay, and I need to go into settings there and just check in settings. We go into accounts settings, other account settings, and go down into security, and you want to allow other apps or something like that. Allow less secure apps on. You've got to turn that on, and what that will do is it'll allow this little script to connect with this Gmail address. Deadly. So now that that address is ready to receive mail, and you've got an email address and password, you're going to make the script in the Raspberry Pi. So first, connect to your Raspberry Pi. I'm using a remote connection here, but you can just connect with a keyboard and mouse. And I'm going to make a little script here. Okay, so I want to right-click and go create new empty file. Let's just call it like mailytime.py, little Python file. So I've got the script here for you on GitHub. Just follow the link down there. It's startup mailer 2 is the script itself, and how to set it up, the instructions there are all there, the written instructions. So I'm going to follow those. So all of this, I'm just going to make sure there's no formatting going in there as well. So I click raw, Control A to select all, Control C to copy that, and I'm going to paste that into my thing there. Okay, it's all ready to go. Oh yeah, I have to make sure I put in the email address. Okay, so orpytime was my Gmail address that I just made just for myself. Put the password in there. That's not the password. I'm going to secretly change that to not put it on the internet. So put your actual password in there for your account. You could also change a few things here, just like the message subject, to say which Raspberry Pi you have. Let's say this is Raspberry Pi 3, and you can put like a little thing there, and it should say my IP address is. So that's ready to go now, and I'm just going to click save, and now we're going to test it. So we just go into the terminal, that's under accessories, and you're going to go sudo python and the name of your script. So in this case, that was sudo python, and it was, I think, mailytime.py. I run that, and it says nothing happens. In fact, that's good. It means there was no errors. So now it's time to check my Gmail. I click inbox, and there it is. There it is. Raspberry Pi 3 reporting in, and there's the IP address. Deadly. Okay, so that's step 1 because I now know it's working. Now it's working. So step 2 is to make it a startup process. I'm going to do it this way in the new Pis. If you've got an old Pi, you can see on the GitHub article there, the old method is still there as well. So because this Raspberry Pi starts up into the desktop, I'm going to put the command in that Autostart file in there. So I just open up the desktop folder, which is cd tilde, a bunch of stuff, and that. It's in the file. Just copy paste it. Don't be trying to type that out from a video. Okay, cd, there you go. I'm in that directory now. Look, ls, I look for a list around, and I can see Autostart is there. Grand. So I just go nano, Autostart. Nano is the little text editor. I open up Autostart. Okay, and down there, I'm going to add a line in, and sudo python, what was it called, mailytime.py. There you go. It's in there now. So now you just press Control O to save, hit return, press Control X, and it exits. And that's it done. It's totally ready to go. So just to test that works, just why don't you reboot it? Sudo reboot, and on rebooting, when it starts up again, then it's time to check your Gmail and see if you get your IP address. Then just patiently wait until you get your email. Yay! Email happened. Cool. Look at that. And it worked. So that is everything. Have fun with that.